All right, so there was Chriselda Lewis, of course, who's been watching the story since the trial began. She joins us now live from inside the High Court in Pretoria. And Chriselda, we've heard denials, deflections and counter-accusations really muddying the water as we try to figure out what on earth happened the night Senzo Meyiwa was killed.
Well, that's right, Ayanda. Over the past couple of days, that accused number one, Muzi Sibiya, has been on the stand. It's been a series of denials. He denies that he was ever at the Basotho hostel in Vosloorus on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Remember, key to that was the state's star witness, who was Constable Sizwe Zungu, who claimed that he was with all five of the accused at a jamboree or a party on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed at this Basotho hostel in Vosloorus. So now we're hearing from Muzi Sibiya yesterday. This is accused number one. He says, in fact, he only met, this Constable Zungu in 2017. And as you correctly pointed out in your intro, this is what, 3 years after the actual incident. So he's trying to imply that the fact that you have the state star witness placing him in Vosloorus on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed is untrue, and that in fact the state star witness and him had only met in 2017. So we're expecting a series of more denials now, where he also says that the name Kelly Khumalo, remember, just questioned a few moments ago in that clip about when the name Kelly Khumalo also came up to him. You'd recall that Brigadier Bongani Gininda, who is the lead investigator in this matter, has labeled Kelly Khumalo as the trigger point and the person who put out the hit for Senzo Meyiwa. And he says he only heard of the name Kelly Khumalo on the 30th of May, this is in 2020, when he was being arrested. Another crucial part there, Ayanda, is that you would recall that Brigadier Gininda, while he was testifying, said that accused number one had made some admissions relating to his alleged involvement in the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. What we're hearing from accused number one, he says he made no such admissions to Brigadier Bongani Gininda, and neither to Sergeant Mahola, who was one of the arresting officers in Tembisa. He says at no point did he ever suggest that he was involved in any way in the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. He also spoke at length, over the past couple of days. It's been such a newsy week that we hadn't been able to ventilate some of these issues. He spoke about how he had been assaulted on a number of occasions, how a plastic had been put over his face, how he'd been suffocated, how, when he was handcuffed, some people would stand, or one of the police officers would stand, on those handcuffs. And he gave details on each of these occasions that he says he had been assaulted, and denies what police have been saying is that they did not assault him. He was arrested. So we're expecting a cross-examination to continue very much in the same direction as what we've seen over the past couple of days, Ayanda. So a series of denials, him also indicating as well that, denying that at the time, police had also indicated after he had been arrested that he'd been taken to the shack where he lived with his uncle. And some of the police officers who testified here testified about finding a firearm cleaning rod as well as ammunition. And Sibiya says that was never found as far as he's concerned, because he says police had shoved him inside the shack and nobody even showed him any of what the claim was made by police was that they found ammunition and a cleaning rod. So a series of denials we're expecting going forward, even in cross-examination. And certainly with him taking the stand, he would want to ensure that any loophole that has been made pertaining to his whereabouts on that particular day, he closes them off on the stand. But of course, the time for the state will also come where they will pose their questions.
All right, Chriselda Lewis, live to us from inside the High Court in Pretoria. Muzi Sibiya certainly towing that line that he was tortured when he was arrested, and essentially his statement was deposed under duress. We'll get you a sense of how things unfold for the remainder of the week. For now, Chriselda, thanks very much indeed.